So I watched Fena's third episode on Monday. I enjoyed it a lot, but I didn't really remember anything beyond our pirate boys getting new glass rocks, some info on it, Yuki staying on the sub, and some great action. Since I didn't really have time that day to take any notes or anything, I'm rewatching it right now as I'm writing this. The first thing I wanted to talk about is how I fucking love the character designs. All of the no, scratch that. Most of all of the pirate girls look incredible. There are a few ones that are obviously not designed to be pretty, but I think that's just one. Most of them look amazing. Most of the male characters also look really good. However, they don't really stick out as much. So, from the first shot, we now have of some main antagonists. We have this blonde dude and this redhead lady, pirate lady, that are looking for Fena. I think because she, again, is special, I'm guessing to this treasure, maybe something else. By the end of the episode, we get a shot that he's kind of obsessing over Fena, at least a little bit. We get some planning scenes. Finna decides she has to get a change of clothes. She has to change her fits because she obviously doesn't look like a pirate and she's gonna call a lot of attention just walking around. So they go to this pirate island. Yuki gets left on the ship because apparently he has bad luck. We go play around with them. We see them talk to some little girls. Well, the boys and Finna runs off. So basically, what we expected, we get them separated. Fena tries a couple of hats, some new clothes on before deciding on her new style. They find a glass stone like the one we had in episode 2. They haggle for a bit. They eventually get the info, the glass. Apparently, it's made in Germany. After a little stairway scene with the twins, we have our first encounter with another pirate group. They were basically contracted by our blonde antagonist via the guy that wanted to buy Fena, I think. Then we have some great choreographed action. They get surrounded by thugs. Yuki comes in, he mobs the thugs really quickly, grabs Fena and leaves. I'm not really gonna talk a lot about the action scenes on this, because most of the scenes, or quite a few of this, are shown in the trailer, which is actually really good because we can only expect to see a lot more great action and a lot more great shots. After Yuki grabs Fina, the action scene continues. The twins basically mop the female pirates. Not mop, but are basically shown to be superior to them once they get serious. We cut again to Yuki running with Fena. He gets shot in the arm or something, but since he's a beast, he continues running. There's not really much explanation on that. Then we get them back at the sub again. And that's basically right about it. Like I said, the final shot is basically this blonde dude obsessing over Fena, and she has the redhead lady. I'm not really that bad with names, but since I think his name is mentioned once, and I don't really remember the girl names right now, I'm just gonna call her blonde dude and redhead girl. She's basically naked on top of him, asking him not to obsess with that much. What I wanted to say is for pirate anime, we don't really get much fan service, and what we get is couldn't really be classified as fan service, I guess, by today's standards. There's almost no jiggle physics or booby physics or whatever. It does have fan service, and it does show the it does take advantage of the amazingly designed female character designs, but they're not overt with it. They don't shove the boobs on your face. They don't shove tits on your face. They don't do it that way. And I actually prefer it this way because it doesn't interrupt the flow of the show. It's not We're not fighting and somehow some girl falls down and we cut away from the action just to see the jiggle physics. It doesn't do that. And that's something I really appreciate from this show. That's my take on this third episode. I liked it. There's not really much plot progression beyond, okay, we kind of have an objective. I'm guessing they're going to go to Germany to find out a little more of this glass stone. And they're probably going to be chased by this female pirate group and by this blonde dude asshole antagonist. If you made it this far, leave a like on the video and subscribe. Appreciate it a lot.